the twist, watch the twist. 24 is the mic. Watch the curl, watch the curls.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. A give. This is Kamara. And some strong running. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Under 10, under 10, 10. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky.
On the ground, Kamara. Strong run, but he's corralled just beyond the 40. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got 3. Check, 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 check.
Here's Kamara out of the pistol. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with and come in contact with. They'd love to get their hands on those unnamed sources, wouldn't they? But they know that that's not possible, so I think they've got to go in there and make sure that this isn't a distraction. They also know that once the grumbling starts, it becomes a slippery slope, and it's hard to stop the fall. But I think you need to sit some guys down and say, hey, look, we're still hoping to be a playoff team this year. We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's get on board. Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive.
53's Mike. Hey, get in the weight room. Kill.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the Jaguars send out their punter. Waiting on it will be Richie James. $12 yards on the return that time, and the Patriots take over.
on, ready? 180. Ready, shot. You're not ready. Watch safety. Hey, middle.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33. Well, this defense for the Jaguars, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
2nd and 5 now. Jackson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there for New England.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
You ain't got nothing. Check 24. Check 24. Switch.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Hold on, ready? 33. No, we changed it. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop. Check 3.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So 1st and goal from the 9-yard line. Now Jones. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to set up a 3rd and goal.
And, Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. All day. All day.
How crucial will those 5 yards be? We'll see as they come up again here, 3rd and goal. Play action. Now Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Gerald Everett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Braxton Berrios selected to bring it out.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. It'll be a gain of 3, and it also takes us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Shift. We got trips over here. Let's overload. Here we go. Go to 54. Wide 80. Check nickel. Hey, kill.
Here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Preston Smith coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin them back. The Pats at the line ready to go. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
Now a throw here to his running back. Sheds off the tackle. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Check 31.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Buying time to his left. He's going to look deep for more. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for the Patriots.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
13. Deuce. Check your hot read. Check 13. Sit on. Motion.
To throw again is Jackson. Again, he finds more. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
I like that one, partner. They go back-to-back with excellent gains. And really, it shouldn't be a surprise who they were throwing the ball to. He's their best guy.
Yeah, we knew that they would get him involved early. They're doubling down on getting him involved early.
Don't be surprised if they'll come right back to him again. They haven't shown the propensity to be able to stop him.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Let's go, fellas. 51, 951. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Let's go. Shut up.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
They'll roll him out right. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3 down.
Off the play fake, Prescott. Steps away to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Here's Jones again on second down. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
3 down. Hey, report. Tighten up. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Curtis Samuel, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-0. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. He'll buy some time right. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
when you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On play action, Prescott. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Alert! 3 down.
Another try after the first down sack. Prescott rolling to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or two.
Kill. Defense, give me that ball. Defense. Hey.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Oh, Prescott stripped, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This from 54 yards away. And this one is right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
Check. Hey. Motion.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is finally out of bounds, just shy of the 5, all the way down at the 6. A big play there for New England.
Hey, D-line. Let's get in that half. 36. 49.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Let him know.
Jones. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Ronald Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead will swell by 1 more. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. Second down, and it's Kamara again. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on third down. A 10th carry for Kamara. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 79 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Gainwell. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up.
Strong right. Strong right. 47. 3 down.
They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Check Mike 11. Check Mike 11. All day, just like that. Just like that. We're going to 54. Wide in.
Prescott. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Catch is made. It's Harmon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Prescott yet again. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Dak Prescott taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 24. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play there for the Patriots.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Let's get off the hot. Mike check 33. 33. Here we go.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Here I come again.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Let's go.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now a second down and 6.
Tight end right. Tight end right. We got three, fellas. We got three. We go 47. Where's the mic? Watch the curl. Watch the curl. Under. 24 is the mic. In your face.
To throw is Prescott. And he completes it to Berrios. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play that time through the air. 35 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, we got 3 down. Watch twist.
Here's Prescott. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
3 down. 3 down. Hey, kill. 47.
Prescott on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, Prescott. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Hauled in by Anderson, left side. And the Jaguars are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Kamara. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Prescott fires one out wide, complete. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now this likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. Alvin Kamara hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. They'll turn to Kamara. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's Richie James on the return. And they're going to have lousy starting field position as he's out of bounds at his 6-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care.
Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
Shift. He's coming. We got double up. We're ready.
Now Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. And Jackson going to have the first down as he will get to the ground to avoid the contact. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now it looks like we've got a Patriot down, slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Jackson's throw taken in by Samuel. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. James has got it. Complete. A lot of work to get away and outside of the pocket, but no actual yardage there on the catch. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. They go play action now. Jackson. This will be caught. It's Samuel.
Nothing. I like it.
All the way in. Touchdown, New England. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 23. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
24 is the mic.
Prescott off play action. He's got Anderson right side. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left.
Move. Alert. 3 down. 24. There we go. 24 is the mic. And we go going to 54.
One last shot now for Prescott. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Anderson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Hey. We got 3. Go. Get out there. 24 is the mic. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Take off your helmet and give me a kiss,
by Jamel Dean. And the Patriots come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often, not even sure how to handle it.